Yo guys, what's up? Welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to show you all 10 ways on how to make your beats sound more interesting and how to make them hit even harder. So first I'm going to show you all the beat I made for this tutorial. Then I'm going to show you all these 10 techniques. Make sure to like and to comment on this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. And yeah guys, let's go. So I opened up the FLP for the beat, and the first thing I did was just dragging in the sample, which is named Cash Grab. It's made by Prod Alex and Bello Music. And by the way, excuse my voice, I'm a bit sick, but I wanted to make this video for y'all, so yeah, it's my bad. So yeah, as I said, I dragged in the sample, pitched it up by 3 just because I liked how it sounded. And then I started with this hack hi-hat from my stash kit, which is sounding like this. So basically I just laid down a few hi-hats in this channel rack and then matched it with these 2 snares and this open hat just to make it sound more full. And this is how the finished hi-hat pattern is sounding like. Then after that I had this Empire clap from my stash kit again. Y'all make sure to check that out, the link for that will be in my description. And I just had this basic clap pattern which sounds like this. And then after that I had this Jacob snare, again out of my stash kit. And you will hear that the hi-hat and the snare together sound a lot more full and way better than these elements alone. So this is the snare with the clap and the hi-hat. Then after that I had this flare snare, and I laid down this pretty simple and repetitive pattern, which sounds like this. Then after that I had the short open hat. I just had it on the 1, 3, 5 and 7, and it sounds like this. Then for the last thing I had this 808 pattern, which is a pretty basic and simple 808 pattern. I just had a few rolls right here and I played with the velocity of these 2 notes. And now I'm going to show you all the full drum pattern with the sample. And then after that I will show you all how to make your beat sound more interesting. So now on to how to make your beat sound more interesting. So for the first thing, y'all can just get crashes which sound like this and just reverse them because they will make a good riser. And for this video I will always play the beat with and without these effects or with these drum fills or rises. So this is the beat without the crash. And this is the beat with the crash. So as you can hear, it gives the beat way more energy and it just sounds a lot harder when the beat drops. Then for the next technique is basically just pitching a sample down before it drops. So as I said, I pitched it up by 3, so I pitched it down by 900 to pitch it down 1 whole octave. And this is how the pitching down technique sounds before the drop.
Damn, Alex, you spazzing out.
So as you can hear, it lets the beat hit way harder just because you kinda get used to this pitch down section, and then when it drops it switches to the normal sample and it sounds way harder than just leaving it basic. Then for the next technique is just putting a 4-bar section of your drums in the beginning, just that the people and especially the artists can imagine how the full beat sounds without actually listening to the full beat. And this is how the beat sounds without and with the 4-bar drum loop in the beginning.
Damn, Alex, you spazzing out. Damn, Alex, you spazzing out.
Then for the next thing, as you can see, I have this Fruity Law filter right here with the simple low pass preset. And as you can see, I have this little automation clip right here. And as I said, just let the people get used to this little part at the beginning and then be surprised, I guess, when the beat drops. And now I'm going to show you how the drop sounds with and without the Fruity Law filter. And for this technique you can use almost every effect. Like you can use a chorus right there, a flanger right there, you could even use a reverb right there. You can try every effect that makes a beat or a sample sound different before the drop. And now let's get on to the next technique. Now for the next technique, as you can see, I have this growth speed automation clip right here, and I have this growth speed on my master with the half BT gate, and I have this automation clip right here just to make the second part of the hook way harder. And again, you can put every stutter effect that you want right here. I just chose the growth speed, and this is how it sounds with and without the growth speed. So as you can hear, it makes the beat sound way different than all these other beats. And let's go on to the next technique. Then for the next technique we have drum fills, which basically work like rises, but for me they are a bit more powerful than rises, which y'all will hear in a sec. And you can download a lot of free drum fills on the internet. I just chose this one from Bald Carla, and this is how the beat sounds with and without the drum fill. Then for the next technique I have something for the outros, and shout out to Holy, I have it from him and I've been using it for a long time. And basically what you do is just selecting the second part of the hook, then you go to the master channel, turn on the arm disc recording, press Alt R, render this part out, then turn on the stretch option right here and just stretch it randomly, I would say. I have it to about here, and that's how the outro is sounding like. And then for the second technique on the outro, you can have a fully parametric EQ with these settings and a fully reverb with these settings on the outro track as well. And for this technique I had these two automation clips just to make them effects fade in, and this is how the finished outro is sounding like. Then for the next technique to make the drop more interesting and to make the drop harder is basically just delaying the drop, and I did it right here, and I even added a riser just to make it sound even harder, and this is how the drop sounds normal versus delayed. Then for the last technique is basically just adding a riser when the hook ends and the verse starts. As you can see right here, I have this one riser for my stash kit, and I basically just line it up that it makes the hook and the verse fade into each other. And this is one of my favorite techniques, and it's pretty artist friendly as well, because then the artist knows when the hook ends and the verse starts. So this is the beat with and without this riser. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and to subscribe to my channel. Make sure to comment something nice for the algorithm as well. Please make sure to check out my stash kit, the link for that will be in my description. It's all the drum sounds I use for all my placements and all my beats. And the bonus is 20 samples, 30 melody midis and 40 hi-hat midis. And it's only 10 bucks, so yeah, make sure to check that out. Please make sure to check out my socials. Thank y'all for this crazy support in the past month. And yeah guys, see y'all.